Welcome. This is a pick a card reading about what blessings are heading your way. And I want to see what's the first thing that you care for, or what is the first thing happening, or something that is really actual right now for you in your life. And the first card I drew was a tidy house. It's clarity and organization. And with this comes with a seed. And it's a seed from Australia. The second pile is the drifter. And it comes with this beautiful shell, I guess it is. Beautiful. And the third pile comes with Sky Dancer. And this is coming with a feather. It's an owl feather. Take your time to choose your pile, and I always remind you, always take your own intuition and as the first instance in this in these readings, because I can just have ideas and you fill in the blanks. And if you choose more than one, that's okay too. Maybe that's different areas of your life where blessings are heading your way. So can be that the different piles are about different areas in your life. So choose whatever comes first, sit with it or meditate on them, and then just choose the pile or the piles and whatever speaks to you. And then I see you in the reading. Welcome, pile 1. You chose the tidy house and this beautiful seed. And as I often do, I want to see what we are talking about. What are the blessings that are heading your way right now, and what it is. What is this message about? And we have this one. And this one. And this one. And that's a message about a situation where you feel that nothing is happening and you are stuck in a way. But I can tell you that the blessing that is heading your way is that there will be movement, and it will be in really short time. You don't have to wait long. And I want to see the tidy house. This is beautiful about the combination of these, because the tidy house is about clarity and organization that is heading in towards you. And it's about, this feeling of stuckness can be something when we feel that something isn't moving, that's emotional, messy situation, right? And that is really difficult to deal with when we have this idea of stuckness. And to get clear, and this is the invitation of this card, is to look at everything you have in your world. And it's not just the outer world, to go through your belongings and to see what is really needed, or where do you pile up things and don't get rid of things, because that can be a stuckness as well, right? it's all also the inner world, to see where you hold on to old beliefs and old emotions, old stories, and to go through them. And we'll see in which part of your life this happens, but that's the invitation to tidy up your house. And tidy up your house means even tidy up your emotions, your mental states, and keep yourself in this tidy place, because I think this is not a situation where the cards want to tell you that this is not happening. I think it is. I think you did a lot of work, and this is the message of Spirit to tell you, move on, move ahead, move. So that's about, do this in the next time as well. It's not that you didn't, but there are some things that can be tidied up, that can be figured out in your life, and that can be let go. And what is happening next, that's the clover. That's the shortest card that's in the Lenormand deck. That's the time span that is the shortest. So it is heading your way. It's already on its way. And the rider is about movement as well. So there is a lot of movement heading your way, and the stuckness will be solved in a blink of an eye. That's beautiful. If you are searching for a relationship with a masculine, that's the same thing, to see that there is something on its way, that someone is moving towards you. And I want to see the... And this is like the Jinky 7 about this division part is when we don't feel connected, right? When we feel that there is a division and there is something not happening for us. The thing that we do in these moments is to divide ourselves. Oh, this is not happening for me. This is not for me. So I will never get out of this area. I will never do this, and never, never, never. All of these is like we want to control life. We want to make it happen as we want to, and if we don't, we feel disconnected. So, and that's what you are leaving behind now. That's beautiful. Confirmation of this. This is the South Node, and it's leaving behind the things in your life where you thought, where you came from. This can be let go of old behaviors, old ways of dealing with things, and allowing ourselves to move forwards and move beyond, towards the area that we really want to express. And that's the ascendant, right? The ascendant is the area of your life where you show yourself, you know. That's how you are in your life. That's the blueprint, so to speak. And you're moving towards this. Maybe there was something in your life where you held on to old stories, and that's what's leaving now. That's a beautiful thing, because you are heading into this place where you can express yourself and be seen as you are. And this is the movement where you are able to decide again. I feel that there is something in your life right now where you thought you don't have any choice. And this kind of victimhood is leaving behind. So you are empowered to make your own choices. You can, and maybe you had to work your way through this tidying your house, through your own self-reliance. And when you realize that you are self-reliant, it's moving forwards, and that's what happens here. So that's beautiful. this card is called Back to Grazing. And this is coming with this emotional agility, trust in the universe, and letting the story go. That's what I told you before. It is like they just go back to this, with the sun massaging their backs and warm winds blowing through their manes. Horses of different colors and temperaments graze together in quiet ecstasy. And it's this moving through emotions, and it's like allowing the troubling feeling and something to come up, and that is coming up with this feeling stuck in a way, and allowing this to flow through you, and not to tell a story about, to hold it in your body, to just to feel it in your body and allow this to be, and then accept it and move forwards. And this becomes, for me, that becomes a way how spirit guides us through our emotional tumults, and how we are guided on our way into the next phase of our life, and then it gets to be a virtue. That's beautiful. And I want to know what's supporting you on this journey. And there is the dragonfly, beautiful. And that's the opening up of possibilities. That's beautiful. So these both creatures are really lovely creatures, because they are, the dragonfly is the truth transcends illusion, and that's what's coming your way when you tidy up these areas of your life where you tell yourself a story, and then you can head into the future, and it's really beautiful. There is a lot of motion in this reading, right? Moving forwards, leaving behind the old things, and getting in a virtuous place. And the dragonfly is the invitation to move, and to dragonflies can move really quickly and in the moment. And so this dragonfly has a little crown above, and it's really lovely. And the starfish as well is a magical creature as well, right? Open up to these infinite possibilities. And so this is really a really positive reading, what shows you that you are already in the work. That's what I would say, because there's like a confirmation. You are on the right path. Maybe that's a moment where you need this confirmation to go on with it, to stay on your track, and not to let yourself be thrown off this track. Because sometimes this can happen if we don't see the results, and if we feel stuck, and we do, and we work on ourselves and create our own frequency, and we stay in this frequency. At one point we have to have a confirmation that we are on the right track. And sometimes it takes a while, because life has to follow up, right? Life has to move into this space. So you have to hold the space, and you have to hold the frequency. And this can be a really hard, difficult thing if you're coming from a place where you feel victimized, wherever you feel stuck, where you tell yourself stories, and where you are working with all of these stories. And I think you do. That's really what I think you do, because you have this clover message, this ascendant and the Aries, and this moving forwards. There's so much movement in this reading. So to give you the heads up that you are in the right place, that you are doing the right thing, and to continue. Don't allow something to get you off your track. That's just the ups and downs. And do something in this moment of the down. Do something that is helping you to hold the frequency. Let's see what it is, what we are talking about. I think you know what we are talking about. I don't know what's in your life right now. So what is actually, can we have something that is concrete about what is. Princess of that's, and I feel that this is about you heading into two things. That's yes, letting this go, letting the old, and that's how you felt in the past, right? That's what held you back in these moments where you thought about your feeling defeated, right? And to see what comes up next is this relationship to other people, is being in collaboration, being in a new way of connecting to other people. Maybe that was a situation where you felt stuck, that was about money, and you had to let go of a couple of things. That is, these cards, these swords cards, came with this old story, and this is the Eight of Swords are a kind of this stuck situation, but the Six of Swords is like letting them go. The Ten of Swords are again letting them go, and allowing yourself to move into something else, and that is a beautiful thing, because it's like the same thing we had in this area, that there is something that held you in this idea of feeling stuck, but the new thing is coming and heading your way. And this is about emotions, right? Something is heading your way, and this can be in the place of relationship, that is heading your way, that puts you in a place of where you can allow emotions to come up again. And then we have victory, and this can come with all of these things I said before, that this moment where you allow yourself to move beyond the limitations, move beyond the places where you feel stuck. And then we have it again. Keep yourself moving in creation. Keep yourself in grounding yourself. That's the next thing. Grounding yourself and allowing yourself to move into the next phase of your life. And that's beautiful, because it shows us that this is like connect, avoid disconnection, right? Allow these emotions to come up, and even these complicated emotions of feeling defeated, and this is an illusion too, right? This is, we are not defeated. There are just moments in our life that doesn't feel good, but it's not losing something. It's not, sometimes we have to let go of a story. Sometimes we have to let go of things that we are attached to. But it is often coming with this new idea that we can achieve things. And that when we stay centered and grounded, we allow ourselves to stay, to be connected to the earth and to our own creativity, the success will come. And there is the closing, and that's coming with the Ten of Swords as well. There is something closing in your life. And I guess you know what it is, because there is this feeling stuck in the moment, and then allowing something to go, to let the past go, and to step into the new area of your life where you can be just you and act accordingly in your forward movement to show this life that you want to use every possibility that you have, and step into the Six of Wands as a creative space. It will lead to the next step, right? Will lead to success. In this, we have victory. You know, we have the Prince of Pentacles, we have the universe, we have the Ace of Cups. There is new things heading your way where you feel like an overflowing cup, this really big cup showing there, and overflowing emotions that are really, really positive. That's where you're heading. And we can, I didn't know, I cannot say, that's not really just about a relationship or something. That's what I thought we would get, but I don't think it is. It's about your situation as a whole thing, and it's like this is like if we do this work, right? Tidying up the house and tidying up everything that we pile up and where we are stuck in a way. That's the it's about a whole situation. I would say it like this: there is like a whole situation in your life where you want to move beyond your limitations, and you want to move somewhere else, and maybe you don't know where that is. Maybe you have no idea where you are going right now, and this is why I cannot say in this which area this is happening. And this is beautiful. You know, we have the mirror, we have the starborn, and we have the creator. And that's, for me, that's a beautiful message, because it's like as above, so below, as within, so without. And it's the mirror that is inviting us. If we feel stuck, tidy up. Do something else. If you don't know where you're going, take your home. Take your thoughts, take your limitations, work with that. Work with what you can work with. Don't get stuck with the places where you cannot make decisions right now. This is what is heading your way. You step into the starborn that you are. You know, this is like you have to create something really special, and this is about your creation, and creation in a big way. It's about creation in life, finding the place where you can be the starborn that you are. This is a special invitation. The egg is already cracked open. There is just something you have to decide to let go. And that's not, you know, often we don't have to give up something. We have to be available for this change. And if we hold on to old beliefs and old stories and old things, then we are not available for change. And that's the invitation here. That's the promise. Something is heading your way that is helping you to make this decision. And that's heading your way in short time. And this will end your cycle. It will lead you into the new beginning where you feel the way you want to feel. And it allows you to act again. So what it is that is heading your way, I have no idea. But that, you know, these readings are for many people. And so that is often not my thing to know, because it's happening in your life. And I will tell you, this is, when we look at the time that is in this reading, it is almost happening now. So if you feel this way and you feel like just move furniture around, do something that is moving the space and that is moving the energy around. Do something not to get stuck in your old ideas. And that's not that the invitation that you have to do something big. You could just move the energy around, and then it will head your way. And it's soon, really soon. thank you, Pile 1, for being here. And I think I want to have a finishing card. I always do. That's me. I want to have something to see. I think this one is the right one. This is our card. Ride with spirit unbroken. I have been with you, my wild one, throughout every challenge to your free spirit, encouraging you to rise, believing in you. When you were shamed, denied, judged, ridiculed, I was there with you. I went through it all right along with you. I knew that the time would come when you would be ready to rise above those experiences, to let your wild heart be free. Now is that time. You cannot make it up. That's so beautiful. What a confirmation to all of the cards we read before. So that's your reading, Pile 1. And I wish you and this next coming blessings all the best, because that's really what's happening. It's moving. Thank you so much for being here and for allowing me to read and to subscribe and to like and all the beautiful stuff that helps the channel to grow. Thank you so much. And I see you soon. Welcome, Pile 2. You chose the drifter, the experience life as it comes, experiencing life as it comes, and the conch shell. And I want to see what comes up with Lenormand cards, as I do often. And this one. And to see what we are talking about. So, and that is not okay like this. I want to have it this way. And this is something that is heading your way. It seems to be like money is heading your way. And yeah, that's a change, and money will be loyal. That would be the message that I would have in these Lenormand cards. Money will be loyal to you. And it comes with a intelligent woman, or it comes with like a U-turn. It's the snake is often a card that calls us to do the work and move on paths we didn't know before, and that's loyalty, right? And this can be that's about, for me, that's about, it seems to be about money. So maybe there is something, and drifter is the invitation to experiencing life as it comes, so that there we let go of beliefs how in this situation is how money can head your way. So we have our ideas, right? We have our ideas, what is working, what isn't working, and this is how we have to do those things, and to let that go and to allow life to do this. And the 9th house is about experiencing on a higher level, right? The 9th house is a house of higher learning and beliefs. And so there is something heading your way that will activate your ability to make money. And maybe that's something you have beliefs in, that you think money has to be made like this because it's only the only way this works. And I think life will show you, and that's what's heading your way, that this is not the truth. That there are a lot of layers to making money and being about value, self-value, and the expression in the outer world is about the money, right? Yeah, and this is the 56 gene key is about your own enrichment. It's about your own way of staying in this present moment and allowing life to flow through you and to give you the opportunities that you long for, and to stay there, not to distract yourself by not being there in this moment. And this can be happening through different things. You know, it can be social media, it can be card readings, it can be drinking, eating, whatever you do, right? This can be vices that hold you back from experiencing life and seeing the opportunities that come your way. Then we just stay in this place where we are, and don't allow the. And that's really amazing. That's a really beautiful card. That is like the connection to this one. This is Kairos, right? To stay awake, to stay aware of what is happening in our life, so that we can use this present moment, this divine timing. This horse is like coming out of the background. We couldn't see it, right? It has the same color. We couldn't see it coming towards us. And that's like, stay in the present moment, that you can use this moment and you can see this horse, so that you can grab on to the mane and jump on it and ride into the future. That is the invitation, to stay present, to stay aware, and not to distract yourself, because then you won't see the opportunities heading your way. So there is something really amazing heading your way that is changing your beliefs about money, about values, about your value, and it's an alliance, and that's what this conjunction card says, right? It's about working together with other people. It's about alliance, and it's activated by the sun. It's a heartfelt thing, and this is for me, this is a translation of this card as well, because maybe you don't know yet in the moment, you don't know what really lights you up. What is it you really, really want in your life? What do you want to do? What is this is a pivotal moment for you, because that's the moment where life will show you where you are heading. And this is what you don't know yet. But if you stay in this present moment and you let go of all of the beliefs you had before about value, about your life, about your direction in life, can you allow this to be for a moment and allow life to bring something to you that will be really beautiful and something you didn't expect, that will get you in a place where you can be intoxicated by life? Because that's what this card says. It's not about intoxication in a negative way. It is about allowing life to intoxicate you. And that's where we let go of all of the beliefs. We have to get it this way, and this only gets this way, and we only want to go into this way, and we want to have this and this and this. And that's like, allow life to show you what you really, really want. Can you let go of the beliefs that come with this? And there is something heading your way. That's what the question was in the beginning. What is heading your way? That is for you right now. What is heading your way? Time for a deep dive. That's the letting go, right? There is always enough. Maybe there is a lack idea in your mind. Maybe there is something about your worth, about your money situation that keeps you in the place of lack? And can you allow life to show you that this is not really the truth? That there is abundance. You just allow it to be in your life. And that's really beautiful, because it is showing that there is something right in front of your door. But don't expect it to be in a specific way. And that's really interesting. So that's pretty clear here, that there is something on its way to you, and it's close. It's really, really close. That is not looking the way that you expect it to look. Can you allow this to happen? Wow, that's the Magician and the Prince of Wands. And we have a divine counterpart. And let go of the burden. Now I want to have it here. And there we have this again with the idea of failure and the Ace of Swords. That is, oh, look at this. How beautiful is this? This is the belief, you know. We have the belief that there's something. We want to have something, like we want to experience something. And so we hold on to the beliefs, right? But this one is telling us that you have the magic to create. You have everything you need to create something. And it's the Magician that lets go of the idea of what it is. It's allowing life to flow through you, to take the things that you have and to create from this place without putting meaning on it, without having expectations how it will show up. And what will show up in your life, and that is pretty clear in this, there will be something like a relationship. It can be a romantic relationship, doesn't have to be. It can be an alliance as well that you don't expect to come. So there is something like a passionate being, and this is of course a passionate being of as well. This is a divine counterpart, and they are really creative. They move things forwards. They have the fire in their hearts that moves things forwards. And then the sun is going up, letting go of these old beliefs, right? This is like the Ten of Wands, letting go of the own oppression, right? This isn't the card that is called oppression. It's your own oppression. You have to have it this way. You have to have it this way. And this makes things so difficult, because it's all about faith. It's all about faith, and it's about cleaning up your thoughts and your beliefs to allow life to bring this to you. Allow life to be easy as it is, because it's just experiencing life as it comes. That's what this card reading is asking from you. To ground yourself. This is grounding yourself, cleaning up your thoughts so that you don't hold on to these old beliefs, and letting go of your own oppression, letting go of expectations. And then something really magical appears, because we have the Magician creating the life that it really wants. And this is in an alliance, in a relationship. And we have a pair here in this Sun card as well. This is like something is heading your way that is like a really fulfilling relationship. And the fish in the beginning can mean, as well as it is the connection to money, it can be a soulmate as well. And as we see this here as a divine counterpart, and we have two dancing in the sun, and we have two fish as well, right? We have two, yes. So that can be something that is about relationship as well. If you wish for someone in your life that you can count on, because that's what you want to experience, loyalty, and you want to count on someone that is heading your way, if you allow this to head your way. Because often I think this Kairos card is allow everything to be. Just don't tell life what it has to bring. Maybe there is an alliance or a relationship that you didn't expect to show up. But the drifter is inviting you to don't expect, allow life to flow and allow this to be brought to you, because it is perfect. Even if it isn't something you expected to come into your life, it is perfect. But because it is like something you can explore in the next time, and you can allow life to intoxicate you with its great ideas. Because life brings amazing things if we allow if we allow this to be. So can you stay there in this present moment and seize the moment as it comes, and don't put your expectations on people, on situations, on money situations, and don't stay in this moment of lack and in this idea of something isn't working for you. It is. And that's the beauty in these. This is what you expect. These are your expectations, right? And it's not happening, you know. It's maybe that your whole belief system is destroyed right now. Yes, that can be true. But it comes with a wisdom that you cannot do anything, that you are not the source of the things that are happening. You can allow life to bring you the magic to create something from it. And you know that it is true because you have the crone. The crone already knows all of this. And the crone knows that you cannot make something happen as it is, as you want it to. So that's illusion. Right? That's illusion. And to stay in this place of catastrophizing, no, that's not an option. Allow life to flow through you, expect the unexpected. And be present, and that's what Kairos comes with. Be present when the unexpected shows up. Because when you are not available for these unexpected appearances, you cannot seize them. And that's staying in this eternal child, staying in this curiosity that is needed for this moment. There is magic heading your way. There is this relationship heading your way that is loyal. And you meet this counterpart, and you're dancing in the sun, you know. Don't expect it to show up in a specific way. That's why you have to relax into this present moment and stay in this present moment to be able to seize this moment, to jump on this horse and to enjoy this alliance that is heading your way. And there's so much energy in there. We have the solar flares underneath all of this. We have so much energy. There's so much creative energy that wants to burst out. You know, this feels like everywhere is fire and light, and it's like bursting. And even this horse looks like fire, and it's bursting out of nowhere. So it's something that will really be something that you don't expect. So let it go. Let the expectation go. Allow life to do this. Right? And then we have our card. And that's your card. And it's the lovely push. Sacred Grandmother will nudge you when you need to take a step, comfort you when you become uncertain, and provide the means for you to move forwards towards your destination, which is, of course, your divine destiny. When you feel the divine pushing you, leap. And that's exactly what I said here in the Kairos card. It's the invitation to stay present in this moment, and when life brings this to you, and it will, it's on its way, and there's so much movement in this card reading, it will head your way in soon, in a short amount of time, I wanted to say. So, and then stay in this present moment, allow life to bring it to you as life wants. And then take a leap. Because you are present, you don't distract yourself, you stay present in your curiosity, what it will be that life will show you and bring towards you. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Pile 2, that you are here and listening to me and that I can read to you like this. It's really, really beautiful. Thank you so much. And thank you for liking and subscribing and all this beautiful stuff that helps the channel. Thank you. And I see you soon. Welcome, Pile 3. You chose the Sky Dancers and Surrender and the Feather of the Owl. And this card is about liberation from your own attachment, and it's inviting you to invite the divine feminine into your life. And this card is inviting you to let go of the attachment. It's like you already overanalyzed everything. You thought about everything and you tried to make it happen. You tried to make sense of things, and now it's time to let all of these things go, to surrender. And to surrender doesn't mean opening up, just opening up to receiving, And we'll see what this is about, Pile 3. And there we go. There we have the archway. And we have then we have the owls, right? We have the owls where we have the feather as well. And that's beautiful, because it's like you tried to be visible in a way, and you tried to get the place where you try to find the path into this enlightened area where you can be visible out in the public and shine your light, right? And maybe it's really about you shining your light in this divine feminine way. And it created a lot of stress, and it had to be healed in a way. This card in Lenormand decks is about communication, and it can be stress as well. But it's when I see this, that we have a feather, it's like you had to go through this to find the place where you experience to be witnessed as you are. And that's a beautiful card for the park. It's an open space, and it's a beautiful space where you can be witnessed in this shining light that you are. That's the invitation, and it's the promise that you will find you are about to find this archway into the area where people can see you in the beautiful way that you are. Wow, that's really beautiful. So let's see what we get as a message. Yeah, and that's the 7th house. It's, oh, I have to put it somewhere else. It's about relationships. And maybe that's something you really wish for. Maybe that's something you wish for, to be in a public relationship that would be something like a marriage, you know. And so to surrender into the role that you want to experience. A descendant is the cusp. The descendant is how people see you, you know, how you are experienced by other people. But it's the cusp to the 7th house as well. So that's the same thing, right? And to be and to have this midheaven at the same time, that speaks to me. That's the 10th house. It's the midheaven. It's the highest place in your chart. So it tells me something about, if you want to have an experience in a relationship that leads you into the place where you are married and where you are seen as the partner of the other person in the outer world, in the open, that's happening. That's heading your way. And maybe it causes a lot of stress, because be careful what you wish for, because in the next moment you have to deal with your own anxiety coming with this. But if this is a relationship reading, and it feels like it, because it is like the 7th house, and it feels like it to be something like it feels like it. So, but if it isn't a relationship reading for you, and this can be true as well, because we have a lot of people looking these readings, and this can be an alliance, and this can be a relationship in a working place, and in a project that leads you to a success that is seen in the outer world. So it leads to a success in out in the open, right? And that's the surrender part as well, to allow life to bring this to you, to not hold on to ideas where you thought this has to be this way or this way. And that's when we dream about a partner we have, or specific things that we want to have. That's the card that invites you to let it go, to stop and anticipate the best. It's not about, oh, this has to be this hair color, this has to be this has to be this. That's not about that, right? It's about anticipating the best fit, whatever that means for you. And that's the same thing in relationship. Anticipate the best fit. You know, that's what we are talking about here. This card is called In a Silent Way, and it's about patience and equanimity, and it's about this horse staying and surrendering to whatever's heading their way, and allowing this to be that way. And it's like leadership from a place where we just allow things to unfold. And I think that's the same thing as I said in the beginning, this fantasy, and allowing this to unfold, anticipating the best thing to happen without putting so much pressure on it, and allowing yourself to stay in this present moment, and then to emanate this idea, this even love for life, love for the things that that life brings our way, that we didn't expect, you know. So if it's about this relationship and whatever it is, it's in your life. If it's a romantic relationship or like a collaboration and a project where you are heading into the outer world to be seen, that's a really beautiful thing. And not to put pressure on yourself by anticipating and fantasizing about things that happen when you are in this open space and you are seen like this. Even anticipating things to happen in a marriage or in a collaboration, anticipating those things to happen. That's the overthinking part that we had in the Sky Dancer. It's stop doing this. Allow this to happen and anticipate the best. Breathe in, breathe out, anticipate the best. And it's, it will be about your shining in the outer world. The midheaven is the same as the park for me. That's how we show up, how we have how we are seen. And the descendant is, of course, what people think about us, how they experience us. And then to step into this relationship and to allow this to be seen in the outer world and anticipate the best of it. Stop yourself from smalling, and that's, tend to the small things. Yes, there are two small creatures here that promise you that's the lucky time right now. So there is a promise about luck heading your way. And the mouse, for me, often comes with the idea that I am not worthy. So are you worthy to experience this in relationship and in collaboration? Are you worthy of allowing yourself to be in this place of recognition, positive recognition? And it's tend to the small things. Yes, stop fantasizing about the big things happening and being catastrophic and allowing things to just head your way. Anticipate the best and tend to the small things. Then we have volunteers. We have this one and this one and these. So, and we take the next if we need more. So, what is yes, and there we go. We have this idea of we want to choose, we want to know what it is, and then the Seven of Cups, there are things heading our way that we don't know yet. And maybe there is someone heading your way that is offering you something, and that seems to be like it. And it seems to be like something is heading your way where you have to think clearly. There we have King of Cups and King of Swords. We have two kings, right, heading your way. And this can be actual people that are offering you something on the emotional level and something on a mental level. This can be two real humans, and this is where the stress comes in, because you think, or you feel that this is about fighting. But I guess it is not. We'll see. And then we have the Strength card and the Nine of Pentacles. That's really beautiful. We'll see what this Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands is about. Is it your thing that you think it is fighting, or is it they fighting? Can be people who are in competition with you in a way. So we want to know. Now that's beautiful, because that's where we are heading, and that's and of course this can be something, you know, that's an there we have the next thing that we expect to happen is that it is about dominance. Maybe it is about dominance, but I love this Emperor card because it is in freedom, and it is so peaceful in this place where it's sitting, and the sun is shining and a lamp is in front of it. So it is in this Emperor card. This is for me not about, it's not about the hardness and the dominance of an emperor. It is about the leadership that is connected to this. And for me, the emperor is always a solid leadership. That's a really good leadership, coming from a place of from the right place, right? It's like a real emperor, not is one step further than a king, right? And so it is about your own intuition in this moment where maybe these people head your way, or it can be something that is an offer, that is something that is a thought, that is cutting through the illusion of something in your life. Maybe that is heading out of the competition. Maybe there are people in your life where you feel that there is competition, and maybe you can let go. With the 10 of Wands, you can let go of this burden that comes with it. And the next step is stepping into your strength and gaining from it. This is life like wish fulfillment, right? This is wish fulfillment, and you gaining your own strength and gaining the results it can be in a monetary way. You can gain the results, and you step into this area of relationship, and this can be a relationship as well, where you meet a person that is the right one for you. Because for me, you are the high priestess in this, and there is something that is highly intuitive about you, where you want to have the counterpart that is able to hold the space. And I think it's because we have the owl in there, that you experienced life as in relationship as people not holding the space for you, not being able to provide a safe space. And that's what you will experience now, because you're heading in the way where you can be the spiritual being that you are. You have the wish fulfillment card as well. Step into your connection of your feminine and your masculine, right? And allow life to bring to you and stay in this place of active receiving, right? And then you will receive, because it's heading your way. And being in this place of your own spiritual knowing, that's for me, this always feels like a divine feminine card, in her own intuition, in her own connection of these pillars, and the sky is open and she is under the moon. It's a highly feminine, divine feminine card. And this is a divine masculine card. And this is about the connection that heads your way. And this is what I feel, that there is a relationship heading your way. And may this be romantic or not, that's not in my, I don't know. But I think it's the perfect match. It's a perfect match, because it leads you into the place where you want to be. It leads you into this place and out of this idea of apocalypse. And maybe it feels like right now that you are in a place where nothing is working out as you think it should. but it will. And stay present to your own body, to your own femininity, and things will come your way that are unseen. That is this, we have to trust in life, in this moment, that the unseen and the beauty will head our way. And we have on the bottom, I saw it, that is really beautiful. That is unconditional love, right? And that's heading your way. That's what comes up next, what's opens up next for you, is the unconditional love coming with this relationship. And it's leading into a place where you are seen, where you are valued in the outer world. And even if you don't fantasize about it, if you don't, because you cannot make it up, you cannot make it happen. It just happens, right? And then we have our volunteer. This is our card. Love makes all things possible. Love makes all things possible. Take your time, commit to your inner journey, and don't give up. The Divine Mother is always there. Success will be yours. So we have the love twice. So it really can be a romantic relationship, but even if it isn't, it is a divine loving relationship. Even if you find a partner that collaborates with you in this way, it will be a loving relationship. It gets you out of your idea of apocalypse, end of time, and gets you into your own body to allow the unseen to be seen and to step into this loving thing that heals everything. And that's where the feather comes in, right? We have the owl, and the owl is a healing card, or is a healing bird, and it's full of wisdom, and it's the healing path you are on. Can you allow your divine feminine to show up, to step into this relationship, and allow life and love to emanate? You know, and what I didn't see before, but it is the 41st Jinki. It's the starting point. It's something that is starting right now. So I would say in this moment, when you watch this reading, and of course it's timeless, whenever you find this reading, it is the right reading for you, but it's starting now, and you don't have to wait. You just have to surrender to this divine feminine part, and it will show up. It's here right now. This moment is your moment. That's what your blessing is, Pile 3. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for being here and for allowing me to read to you, and I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, and thank you for liking and subscribing and all this beautiful stuff that you can do to support the channel. Thank you, and I see you soon.